Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, can't stop, won't stop. Marie-Josée Ta Lou of Côte d'Ivoire, was she disrespected? And more money, more problems? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to go. You do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, you ready? Yep, good to go. Well, good news for the athletes who compete in the Diamond League, the Wonder Diamond League, because the prize money for 2025 is about to go up. Maka Diamond would say, money-o! Well, in a report we saw at Flow Track, they write breaking news. Diamond League Athletics has announced that it will increase prize monies for the 2025 season. In a decision made by the Diamond League General Assembly on Sunday, a total of $9.240 million in prize money will be distributed throughout the course of the next year's season. The total prize money distributed per discipline at each regular season meet will be anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000, and at the Diamond League final that will increase to between $60,000 to $100,000. $500,000 in total prize money will be distributed at each meet, along with $2.24 million at the final. The 2025 prize money total marks the highest amount of money paid out to athletes since the Diamond League began in 2010. So that's a good sign because, we just saw Akeem Blake win the Diamond League final. He would have walked away with about $100K. Yeah, I mean, he made make some good money. So I think this is a very, very good thing. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm always say, this is a business. Track and field is a business. It's a business. This is not a hobby. They're not just doing this because they want to do it. This is a great way to make money. So it's really, really good to see the Diamond League Athletics stepping up by increasing the prize money for the 2025 season of the Wonder Diamond League.
Introducing Peter Lloyd World merchandise, where style meets comfort. From trendy tees to cozy hoodies, we've got something for everyone. Elevate your wardrobe with our high-quality, fashionable designs that make a statement. Whether you're hitting the streets or chilling at home, Peter Lloyd World has you covered. Shop now and upgrade your look with Peter Lloyd World merchandise. Available exclusively at Peter Lloyd World. Link in description below.
So we saw something about that Peter Lloyd World ad. We will take what you say in consideration. You don't understand what's happening, so that's why you made the statement you made. But let's say it's being dealt with, and it was being dealt with before you brought it up. The person knows what I'm talking about. Now, Marie-Josée Ta Lou of Côte d'Ivoire, Africa's fastest woman over the 100 meters, who finished again out of the medals at the Paris Diamond League and also the finals of at the Paris Olympic Games. I said Paris Diamond Leagues. Apologies. And at the Diamond League's final in the women's 100 meters. And I believe she ran in the 200 meters also. Now, Netflix has put out a docudrama, I suspect, or documentary on sprinting, which is a big deal. But I've heard several criticisms regarding this documentary. I actually have not watched it in total yet. I'm going to do that now that the season has started to calm down. But anyway, first, take a quick look at the trailer for the documentary.
Think about speed. Think about the 100.
On your marks.
As soon as the gun goes off,
Set.
it's showtime.
Ever since Usain Bolt retired, who is going to be that next 100-meter champion?
Look good, feel good, do good. Who says you can't be sexy on the track?
So Marie-Josée Ta Lou, well, she went off. She talked about her feelings regarding this documentary. which is now being aired on Netflix if you want to go watch it. Africa's sprint queen says, I feel disrespected by Netflix. I am the African record holder and deserve respect.
I feel really disrespect because when you say that you're going to do a series about the fastest people in the world, I mean, you show every people. You don't show only people who win, because track and field is not about only winning. It's about also people who overcome different situations, good or bad. So if you want to show the real life of track and field, show everything. Don't leave anything. You will not follow people, record them for many hours every time to just show the people who just win. This is not good, you know. I'm the African record holder. I deserve respect. People look at me, you know, some other people from Africa and see me as a role model. So as a role model, everything that I show them is not always winning medal, because as I tell them, when I start that track and field things, I was not winning. People was beating me, but it's by my hard work, by the sacrifice that I make. This is what put me where I am. So if you want to show on roads people who win, so what is the point? That's really the point. I cried this year. And I think that this is a moment where they have to respect everyone coming from Africa, for everyone in the world, because we deserve the respect. I deserve the respect everywhere. If it's a meeting, if it's whatever, I deserve respect, really.
Tell it, yes. I know. We respect you, we love you.
Thank you so much. I love you too.
You know this.
You know, always bringing joy, happiness, smiling.
Yes.
Good vibe only.
Yes.
Boy, she touched on a few pretty sensitive moments there. You know, Africa's sprint queen, one of the 5 fastest women, certainly in the top 7, I believe, in the world all time, a top 7 or a top 10, one of the two. Didn't bother to do research on that. And I mean, just being the sprint queen of Africa, the largest continent, one would have thought that Netflix would have thought it might be of importance to actually feature her. I mean, I haven't watched the entire series. It's like I said, I watched a few minutes of it, and I kind of got the impression that it was a little skewed, if you understand what I'm saying. It seemed to be talking more about certain persons than it seemed when I watched what I watched to be a little imbalanced. But I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think she has a right to be upset and feel disrespected? Now, in our last video, we told you why we believe this young lady is the greatest female 100-meter sprinter of all time. And recently, she put out a picture with a caption, and I believe that caption is something that we should actually take great note of. Of course, the young lady is none other than Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the greatest female 100-meter athlete all time. She put out that picture that you just saw, and she wrote, quote, "Purpose doesn't come with a deadline. When you know what you're capable of, it's okay to want more." And I wanted to talk to you briefly about this. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is 37 years of age, and there are I've heard some people say it's time for her to, step down. But I'm not sure. I believe I agree with that. Now, she did say earlier this year that she was going to take a break. Now, what she really said, which I believe was in a Essence magazine interview, she said, Fraser-Pryce said her family was the key to her decision. "There's not a day I am getting up to go practice and I'm like, I'm over this," she said. "My son needs me. My husband and I have been working together since before I won in 2008. He has sacrificed for me. We are a partnership, a team, and it's because of that support that I'm able to do the things that I have been doing for all these years. And I think I owe it to them to do something else." And I don't know about you, but when I read that, I came to the absolute conclusion that, Paris Olympic Games, that was going to be it. She would be stepping down, because I don't know, but that seemed to be exactly what she was saying. Now, I might have misunderstood. I mean, you can tell me your thoughts. I'm pretty sure that I discussed this in an earlier video. And I'm sure that you've probably seen it. But I thought she was saying, hey, after Paris, I'm out. But then we saw this interview recently.
The Olympics experience more this year, considering that it's the final year, and how have your preparations been going?
Yes, so it's the final Olympic Games. So let me repeat that.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this time around I have been having do I want to say fun? I've been having a good experience with the Olympic spirit and just meeting people. Yesterday I went to rugby, first time going to a rugby match. But considering my competition is this week, that would be probably the last competition I go to before I actually compete.
So when I saw that interview, I realized that she was not saying she was retiring, because when I saw the Essence.com interview, like many of you, I thought this meant she was saying, after the Paris Olympic Games, that's it, it's game over, goodbye, au revoir, whatever. I'm laying down my spikes because my husband needs me and my son needs me. Well, clearly we were wrong. As you could see at the very beginning of this segment of the video where we are talking about Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the greatest of all time, the GOAT. She basically saying, I am getting ready for next season and I'm going to be competing because I know what I'm capable of. Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. Here's the truth. I don't have a problem with this. 37 or 38 or 39. What I and all of us witnessed Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce do in the heat at the Paris Olympic Games, injured, cruising to a 10.92 victory. Had she gotten through to the semis, which she definitely would have based on the times that we saw, and we know that she was managing her rounds. So she wasn't running all out when running that 10.92. She was cruising. She had sub 10.90 in those legs. It was really obvious. Had she gotten to the finals, she would have podiumed. I'm very certain she would have podiumed. So if they're able to fix the injury issues, why shouldn't she run? Now, I know many of you are going to say, but Peter, she's 30, she's going to be 38 next year. And so what? She ran the third fastest time in the history of 100 meters, that 10.60. I think it was at the Paris Diamond League in 2021. She was, 34 or 35, if my memory serves me correctly. Come on, people. Come on. I believe that Fraser-Pryce still has it. I believe the challenges she's having are the obvious challenges. At her age, injury takes a lot longer to recover from. This injury that plagued her this year was an injury that she picked up last year, remember? And it plagued her throughout this year. If she's able to get fully back to her, I believe I would love to see Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce win one more World Championship 100-meter title, giving her 6 100-meter World Championship titles. And I really was disappointed, like many of you. Let's be honest. Regardless of where you are from in the world and who you support as athletes, all of us, I think, were disappointed that she was not able to make it through to the final, because what we saw her do at the Paris Olympic Games in those heats was phenomenal. She would definitely be in that top 4, top 5 conversation. And if Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is close to the podium, she's going to be on it. So I am happy, ecstatic in fact, that she's not hanging up the spikes and that she's going to be pushing forward to 2025. We're praying that the injury issues that plagued her this year will not plague her, because I believe people, honestly, even at 38 next year, this young lady is always dangerous. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, don't forget to go over there and support us at our printify.com. Check out our Peter Lloyd World merch. Young lady, I saw your criticism regarding the ad. We will deal with it. And you're going to love the products. People have been purchasing and they love the quality. We're ensuring that the quality is excellent. Very, very important, because it's reflective of who we are here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and the like button. Remember, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless up.